GPA General Manager John Beneventi laid out the plan for the CCU, and it's all a numbers game as GPA tries to squeeze out every available kilowatt of capacity in order to keep the lights on. The number it's eyeing is 252 megawatts, Guam's consumption when demand is highest, around 7 to 9 p.m. GPA will most likely need to tap into all of the base load units, the peaking generators, and the smaller units. All options are on the table, including bringing the Dededo 1 and 2 combustion turbine units back online that were mothballed 10 years ago. But the immediate key to GPA's plan is getting big consumers who have their own generators to get off the grid when needed. It's what GPA calls interruptible load, which will give it an extra 45 megawatts to play with.
It's pretty clear that
we have some options.
we're not going to get 3 and 4 back soon, and we may not get 4 back at all. Okay, and then it takes 3 to 4 years to build a generator, right? Okay, so the 45 megs of identified interruptible load is really a key piece of the puzzle at this point. We hope we don't have to use it. If you look at that analysis, we're really at risk if we lose one more unit. That 3-week period that he's taking Cabras down, it'd be good to have that interruptible load program accepted by us and hopefully the PUC.
That's right. GPA will be taking down the 66 megawatt Cabras 2 unit soon for needed maintenance because right now it's only pumping out 50 megawatts. So the next 6 to 12 months will be a very delicate time period as GPA works to return full reserve capacity to the island-wide power system. Next week, GPA will meet with big power consumers like the hotels and huge government users like the airport and ask them to crank up their generators. And GPA will pay them up to an estimated $180,000 a month for their fuel costs. But not to worry, says GPA's Beneventi, consumers won't be saddled with higher bills.
Well, fortunately, the price of oil has been dropping, so therefore we have some cushion there. That even though the cost of electricity to be produced from the fast track and everything else is more expensive, it is offsetting it.
At least for the next 6 months. Then GPA will need to reassess its costs. In the meantime, GPA is also keeping its fingers crossed that the remaining system remains intact.
As long as the other units, none of the big baseload units really go down for one reason or other, we're able to generate and provide that electricity. Nestor, when you lose 80 megawatts in reserve right away, it's there is some impact. So this is why we're going through these different programs to get us out of this.
The CCU is scheduled to meet again next week to sign off on GPA's plan. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Have this period of time, we can increase our capacity.